This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes, creators of the world's best repair manuals. Fix your car or truck the right way with our accurate and reliable information at your side. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Warning: the engine must be completely cool before beginning this procedure. Antifreeze is highly toxic if ingested. Never leave antifreeze laying around in an open container or in puddles on the floor. Always dispose of antifreeze properly. Apply the parking brake and block the wheels. Drain the cooling system. If the vehicle has just been driven, wait several hours to allow the engine to cool down before beginning this procedure. Remove the radiator cap. Move a large container under the radiator drain plug to catch the coolant. Using a large screwdriver, open the radiator drain plug and direct the coolant into the container. While the coolant is draining, check the condition of the radiator hoses, heater hoses, and clamps. Replace any damaged clamps or hoses. Remove the fresh air intake duct at the front of the engine. Remove the coolant reservoir by first disconnecting the reservoir hose from the radiator, then releasing the retaining tab and lifting the reservoir out and away from the engine. Disconnect the lower radiator hose from the water inlet. Remove the two water inlet mounting bolts. Then remove the water inlet, gaining access to the thermostat. Remove the thermostat. Be prepared for some residual coolant to spill out. Install a new sealing ring onto the thermostat, then insert the thermostat into the housing. Make sure that the air bleed valve or jiggle valve is facing up, and the spring end of the thermostat is directed inside the engine. With the thermostat seated correctly, install the water inlet and mounting bolts. Tighten the mounting bolts to 156 inch-pounds on 2007 and 2008 models, and 144 inch-pounds on 2009 and later models. Connect the lower radiator hose to the water inlet and secure the hose clamp. Install the coolant reservoir, securing the retaining tab and reconnecting the reservoir hose to the radiator. Be sure to fill the reservoir to the indicated lines with the proper type of coolant, if any coolant was removed. Install the fresh air intake duct at the front of the engine and secure the two push-pin fasteners. Refill the cooling system. Close and tighten the radiator drain plug. Make sure the heater temperature control is in the maximum heat position. Slowly refill the radiator with the proper mixture of coolant until the coolant reaches the lip on the radiator filler neck. Install the radiator cap. Add coolant to the reservoir between the minimum and maximum mark. Then install the reservoir cap. Start the engine and run it in a well-ventilated area until the thermostat opens. Coolant will begin flowing through the radiator and the upper radiator hose will become hot. Rev the engine to approximately 2,500 RPM for 10 seconds, then let it idle. Do this a few times. Turn the engine off and let it cool. With the engine cool, remove the radiator cap and add more coolant mixture to bring the level back up to the lip on the radiator filler neck. Squeeze the upper radiator hose to expel air, then add more coolant mixture if necessary. Replace the radiator cap, then add more coolant mixture to the reservoir until it reaches the max mark. Install the reservoir cap. Keep a close watch on the coolant level and the various cooling system hoses during the first few miles of driving, and check for any coolant leaks. Make sure the hose clamps are tight and add more coolant mixture as necessary.